Hello, my name is Hannah, and they are playing Wizard Choice. And personally, I am so excited to finish this. Just say no, I accidentally click it and then it plays, so it might have been played. But I don't know how my volume is, so I might have to turn it up or down. Depends.
My lady, although your beauty makes my heart ache, I must demand your surrender. I will take you to Ring City where your innocence can be proven.
Surrender.
You unsling your backpack to fetch your rope to bind her. Lady Igraine's smile washes away. Die by the hand of Nerul, she shouts.
Ooh.
A dark ray of hissing energy shoots from her fingertips.
Ooh,
you shield yourself with your backpack, but the ray penetrates through, striking your arm. You feel cold. Oh! You lost 3 life.
Shoot!
You have no life left. Unfortunately, you have died. I will return you to just before your last choice, so you can keep playing.
Thank you, kind sir.
What do you do? 1. Flee with her. 2. Demand her surrender. 3. Attack her. 4. Charm her. Requires 3 mana. You have 3 mana. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Please press a button or swipe to make your choice.
1. I don't want to attack her or demand flee, because that got me killed last time, so. 1.
She knows the threat we face, and she is so beautiful, you think. Reginald, you call, but he does not heed you. He is catching up to one of the priests and cleaving him down with his sword. Just then, you hear chanting behind you. You turn in time to see a dark ray shoot forth from Lady Igraine's finger. Die, fool! She shouts. You attempt to dodge, but the ray strikes you square in the forehead. 1,000 screams from 1,000 tortured faces reach up for you as you spiral into the darkness.
No.
Dear listener, I know this choice has led to an unfortunate end, but consider this a favor. Far better that you fall in a game than fall for pretty lies from pretty lips in the real world. She might be beautiful, but she killed a unicorn with black magic. She was not a good catch. Oh! You lost all your life.
Man.
You have no life left. Unfortunately, you have died. I will return you to just before your last choice, so you can keep playing.
I gotta attack her.
What do you do?
Attack her?
1. Flee with her.
No.
2. Demand her surrender. 3. Attack her. 4. Charm her. Requires 3 mana.
I wanna charm
You have
her,
3 mana.
I'm gonna pick
You
30.
witnessed this woman strike down a unicorn with black magic. It will take more than a beautiful smile to erase that foul deed, you think. Your morale goes up a point.
Yay!
Forget the others. Let us flee together. Show me the way to safety, you exclaim to the Lady Igraine. She flashes you a huge, beautiful smile and turns to lead you. She must have heard you rushing up behind her because she takes only a few steps before turning to face you, snarling. In the name of Nerul! You interrupt her spell with a stab just above her collarbone. She opens her mouth and spouts blood. Again and again you stab her until she lies on the ground, motionless. What a grisly and sad ending for the two of us, you think, looking down at Lady Igraine.
Very
Of
sad.
course, there never had been 2 of you, but your dreams were real enough. Sighing, you wonder, she had been looking for something on her father. What was it? Just then, Reginald runs up to you, breathing hard. The priests mean to regroup. I hear them calling for one another in the wood. We best move on. He looks down at Lady Igraine. Is that? Yes, it is she, you reply. We may need a drink tonight, Reginald says. You nod, and then point to Sibba, who is now running around the grassy hill, crying and tripping as though in a panic. Aye, Reginald shakes his head. Only moments ago she was dashing about this field wielding that dagger of mine like a bloodthirsty assassin. Now who is she? Is this the way of women? You shrug and jog out onto the grass. As you take Sibba by the wrist to try to calm her, Reginald announces that he will search just a few bodies before fleeing. No use in letting the vultures swallow our treasure, he says cheerfully. It is not safe to stay out in the open. We must not dally, you warn your friend, ignoring Sibba as she attempts to pull away from your grasp.
Dang it.
Just then, the unicorn stands up. His legs are shaking and his eyes are bulging. You thought he was dead. No, not this, the creature bellows. He pauses for a moment and then screams triumphantly. This world is mine!
Dang.
Upon uttering this pronouncement, the unicorn gallops towards the granite slab and proceeds to bash his own head into it. You hear the horn snap with a crack. Blood spatters the white rock as the creature batters his skull over and over. Gods! Why? No! Reginald stammers. Sibba commences screaming with renewed vigor. After a few seconds of this self-mutilation, the unicorn, with its jagged stub of a horn, turns and charges down the hill toward you. All three of you shout as you run with abandon. When you reach the woods, you look back to see the unicorn thrashing on the grass, screeching in an unearthly tone.
Ooh.
Evil magic, Reginald says. You stare in horror and realize that this magic is beyond your understanding. Motioning for the others to follow you, you say, We have pressed good fortune long enough. Let us return to Ring City and the company of good people. The three of you set off toward Ring City, your beloved home. You and Reginald are grateful to have some company for the lengthy walk. The two of you have long since exhausted your trove of stories and can nearly predict what each other will say. Sibba, on the other hand, is full of stories of faraway places, creatures, and magic you have never heard of before. The daughter of a merchant must really get around. As it turns out, her family has recently moved to Ring City, and her brother Jordan tends the candle shop there. Nevertheless, she bombards you with questions about the city. She seems to want to know everything from who is who in the noble families down to the local gossip. The time passes quickly. By nightfall, the tall gates of the city rise above you. The guards, typically a suspicious lot, usher the three of you in without hesitation. They have known you and Reginald for years. Reginald was once even a member of the guard. Once inside, you immediately head to your loft. There, you rest and apply healing ointments to your wounds. You hide the majority of your loot under your floorboards. By the following evening, you are refreshed and feel stronger and more powerful than ever. You toss a handful of gold coins into your money pouch and meet up with Sibba and Reginald at the Leering Virgin Inn for some much-deserved celebration. The three of you feast and drink and tell stories, exaggerated, of course, to the inn regulars and otherwise thoroughly enjoy yourselves. There is no justice, there is no law, there is only power. You quote from the first page of the book bound in the human skin that you lifted from the sacrificial altar in Inverness Castle.
Ew.
Sounds just like what a zombie-raising, no-good Gorgon's ass would write, Reginald says with slurred speech. The three of you are alone at a table in a corner of the inn, as all of the other patrons have grown bored of your boasting and tall tales and have gone to bed. You page through the book. What is this? You exclaim. This speaks of Baroness Irulan lying with Sir Roger of Chesterford. Evil gossip, no more, Sibba says, and then takes a swig of wine. Well, the account seems rather detailed. You read further, and Guildmaster Franz Percalis has been skimming gold from the mint, melting the coins down and recasting them with more copper. Aha! I thought the coins from the money changer were light. Reginald begins rummaging in his pockets. What is that, a book of dirty secrets? Sibba asks, pointing at the book accusingly. I rather think it is. Why, this silly little book might be worth more than the rest of our loot put together, you say. And you think that the Lady Igraine might have been looking for that book, says Reginald. He casts his eyes down to the table. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not mean to bring her to mind. You put up your hands to reassure your friend. It is well that you learn not to judge a woman by her face, you say, doing your best to give a convincing shrug. I had heard House Igraine had fallen on hard times. Desperation leads to an evil path, does it not? Reginald nods vigorously, sloshing his drink. The glassy-eyed expression on your friends' faces is the last thing you see before you black out. When you regain awareness, you are standing over a bed shouting, "No, Reginald, you cannot die, please!" You are pushing down on Reginald's neck, attempting to stem the flow of blood.
Oh my God!
It is no use. He is deathly still on the blood-soaked bed, and there is no pulse. Gods, no! You shout and run out of the room. You are now in what you recognize as the hallway of the Leering Virgin Inn. You shout for help and look back at him helplessly. From here you can see bloody finger painting on the wall around Reginald, runes in Infernal that appear to be some sort of spell used to harvest power from a soul. There are footsteps from behind, and you turn to see a city guard and an old man approaching. "Seize that one!" the old man croaks as he points at you. "He is the murderer!" To be continued. You made it to the end. Well played. Your final score is
820.
Oh.
This earns you the rank of Wealthy and Cunning Adventurer.
Yeah.
This is an excellent rank. Nice job.
Thanks. What does these things say? Like the story? Yes, I do. Try was what? Congratulations. Ooh, my coins are 341. My morale is 16. Okay, you guys play this story and tell me, what do you guys get? And are you guys better than me? Right, here's all of my score. See if you guys can beat me. Or get a... Or see what you guys get. This is just Wizard Choice, an Audible game. So, that's all it is. It's short, it's sweet, it's like 6 hours? No, I played 4 episodes, so it's probably around 4 hours? Or 2? 2. Yeah, 2. It's 2 hours long, so if you wanna play it all together or separate it like me and play 2020. The song I've been trying to get, but obviously this time wasn't 2020. But oh my God, that's horrible. His friend Reginald died. What the heck happened to that girl? What happened to her? Is she a traitor? Did she trade on us? Can we not trust any girls? Oh, and also, don't copy my score. I know you guys want to go through and pick all the answers that are right. No, pick what you would pick. I want it to be fair. If that makes sense. No, I kind of was speaking, then another thought. I'm talking a lot because it's a really short video, like really short. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys whenever. God bless and goodbye.